Indeed, we are honored to have Dorcas Mwangi from Nairobi, and to be precise, Lolesho, and that's in Kenya. I'll begin by asking Dorcas, who is our guest today, to introduce herself and to ask her what she's doing with her life. Dorcas, it's nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to
How are you
meet you
doing?
too. I'm
Thank
doing
you. Nice
well,
to meet
thank
you.
Well, I am 23 years old. I am currently a student at the University of Law in the UK.
University of Law in UK?
Yes.
United Kingdom, right?
Yes.
That is not Kisumu.
No.
Great Britain.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Yes. So
What are you pursuing there?
I'm doing what you call a GDL.
GDL.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a graduate diploma in law, which is basically a law conversion course.
Yes.
So after you complete your undergraduate degree,
Right.
you can do a law conversion course, which is basically 3 years of law in one,
Okay.
essentially. So you study the core subjects that every
Yes.
lawyer needs to know.
Okay.
And then after that, you can do the license to practice law course.
Am I talking to a lawyer? A potential lawyer?
Not quite.
Uh-huh.
I actually don't plan on going down
Okay.
that route of being a lawyer, but
Right.
I do appreciate the legal
You do
knowledge
that.
and
How
background.
long have you been in the UK?
In total, about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Is that why you picked this beautiful accent of may I have a cup of tea? Are you Kenyan or are you British?
I'm definitely Kenyan,
Definitely Kenyan.
born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yes.
Is this the first time you've had the exposure to the British way of life?
No, I wouldn't say it's the first time, just because of my education,
Yes.
my background. I've been in the British curriculum
Oh, here in Kenya.
here in Kenya
Okay.
throughout my whole life. So
So where did you go to school?
I went to Braeburn and Hillcrest.
Bill,
Braeburn.
Braeburn and Hillcrest.
Yes.
Up to the high school level.
Yes.
And then you
A-levels.
went to Great Britain.
Yeah, for
So
university.
you just actually been living in Kenya, but academically, it's all British.
Yeah, it's all British.
So what's your career? What do you want to be? What's your goal in life?
My goal in life is to basically partake or help in Africa's development
Okay. Wow.
and Kenya's development.
Yes.
I feel, especially in Kenya, like a lot of times we have people who necessarily wouldn't want to pursue their career here in Kenya
right.
or in Africa because they feel as if they don't have the right resources
Okay.
or, Kenya can't necessarily cater for their talents and
Yes.
can't provide the right environment for them to progress.
Yes.
So for me, essentially, to make it simple, I would want to help create an environment that helps Kenyans and Africans reach their full potential without always having to go abroad to feel as if that's the environment that they feel that they can best develop and,
Wow.
and progress. So I feel essentially it's the government's duty to make sure that every Kenyan can, develop themselves to their full potential. And
Wow.
Africa as a continent, I feel, is extremely wealthy and has so much potential. And we've never really broken free of the strongholds of colonialism
Yes.
and also ourselves, our own leadership as a continent in various
Yes.
different countries, I feel has been flawed in many ways. So my passion, or what I feel I would like to at least give my input in or
Yes.
make a difference is Africa's development, especially through policy development and
Okay.
making sure that not only do we have policies, but they're also being implemented well. And
This is new,
Yeah.
Dorcas. We rarely find young millennial, if you may, a generation Y saying, come back to Africa and develop Africa. Others are running away from Africa.
yeah,
And you are saying, let's develop
definitely.
our Africa, our Kenya, because indeed it has a lot of
Potential.
potential.
Yeah.
Where did you learn from there? Where did you learn this from? Books? Or was it accumulation of information here and there? Where did this passion come from?
From both. I mean, a lot of the times I feel like Africa has definitely been looked down upon by the Western world.
Yes.
But once you go to the Western world and you're exposed,
Ah.
you do realize how beautiful Africa is and how much potential and progress we have.
Yes.
And just looking at how the rest of the world flocks to Africa
Right.
for its resources.
Yes.
And I feel that is something we as Africans need
We
to...
don't appreciate. We
No.
we even don't know what we have.
No. So we need to
Wow.
make sure that we're not getting, what's the word? We're not being mistreated,
Yes.
rather.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we know how to handle our resources and
Exactly.
yeah, can take care of them
Wow.
well.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not heard it before. It is said so well by Dorcas that it is good to be proud of our continent, of our identity, and it is us who are going to appreciate that. Dorcas, I know going away from your family and living in the not in the US, in the UK, it must have been a culture shock. I'm sure you went through transformation. How young or how old were you when you went to UK? And what was that to be away from family?
So the first time I went to the UK, well, not to visit, I had visited before, but the first time I went to live in the UK was when I was 18.
18 years.
To start
Teenager.
university. Yeah, to
By
start
yourself?
university, yes, by myself.
And your parents let you go?
Yes.
Oh my, they must have great trust in you. Tell me about it. How was it?
It was definitely a bit scary in the beginning.
I can imagine.
Yeah, just being away from home. I had no family in the UK.
Right.
Still don't have any family in the
Yes.
UK. So I think immediately I got homesick.
Okay, I can imagine, yeah. What did
Yeah.
you miss most? Is it family or food?
Everything, just also the things that I didn't, or rather I came to realize I took for granted.
Yes.
Just things like the environment
Okay.
of Kenya. You know, I love the fact that Kenyans are so motivated and are always looking to progress and do the next thing, next
Right.
venture. No one
Yes.
really, laziness doesn't seem to be like something that Kenyans
Right.
deal well with. So I realized that I missed that environment, and it was such a beautiful environment to grow up in. And yeah, everything else as well.
Wow, wow. Did you, but I'm sure there was some exciting moment to be away from family, rules, time, curfew time, make the food when you want it, sleep when you want it, your preferences. There was something good about being independent. I have a girl, and I know you know her. And there was a time she said, it's time for me to get out of the shell. I want to go to the world and make mistake and learn.
I agree.
You agree?
Yes.
Oh, you guys think the same. What is out there? Do you know how we get scared as parents when you go there on your own and your girls? Not that we don't trust you, but we don't know about other people out there. Do you even
Definitely.
care about our feelings?
I mean, definitely when you go out there into the world, you're meeting people from all different sorts of
Yes.
walks of life and backgrounds, different morals and views. But I feel that it's important to be exposed and just to see the world for what it is,
Yes.
you know, not to be ignorant and to be knowledgeable and not naive,
Right, right.
you know. And that way, at least you cannot be led astray or rather influenced by people. You know
Right.
what's going on. And in terms of safety and whatnot, I feel you just need to trust God and believe
To
that
trust God. Did you hear
yeah.
that, ladies and gentlemen? You rarely hear of a millennial talking about trusting God. When we come back, we will ask Daukas to tell us what faith means to her. Because there must have been some background or foundations that have made you excel, work through your life in Great Britain. And when we come back, we'll talk about her faith, her prayer life, and how that has made her go through the turmoil, if you may, the challenges of a millennial. We'll be right back with Dorcas Mwangi.